There are so many tripods out in the market, and this one has got to be probably one of my most favorite ones and new purchases. It is this Manfrotto tripod. I'll put the actual name here, as Manfrotto is pretty famous for their terrible naming products. Kind of complicated. But each tripod I do feel holds a very particular specific need, depending on what sort of thing that you're trying to shoot or even environment. Now for this one, I've been putting it off for quite some time for one main reason, and that is because of the price tag. Now Manfrotto products aren't really known to be quite cheap, but you do get what you pay for. Now this one I did buy roughly for about $355 US at B&H. Now it was actually kind of on sale. I'm not sure if it still is, because it usually normally comes at a price tag of about 420-ish US. So I did get somewhat of a pretty decent deal, at least in my books. Now, so far with owning this tripod for a little over a week now, I can honestly say it was worth every penny. Now, actually right now, as you can see, this camera is kind of shifting a little bit. There's some movement to this specific camera shot, which is what I've always wanted to do with the Edelkrone Power Slider Pan and Tilt bundle system that I bought a while ago. Now I am going to try to take this or shoot this take without cutting it, because obviously a slide cut, having a roll and then jump to a different position of the camera is going to be a little weird. So pardon my mistakes, as I've been actually really curious to see how this sort of setup looks. Now this would be unachievable in the past with using my older tripod. Now the reason I didn't really name, or I won't put a link down for the third tripod in the intro, is because that one was kind of like an Amazon Basics. I don't even know the name of it. I don't think you can find it or buy it, but essentially it's just a very cheap, it was the very first tripod I ever bought when I got a camera. To me, it felt very official, but obviously 11 years into this industry, it definitely does not hold up. Very flimsy, which again, that's where this Manfrotto tripod comes in. This not only can hold up to, if I'm not mistaken, so there's already a mistake there that I can't cut, but oh well. This tripod can hold this much pounds on it. So it does work very great with my current setup. Right now I am running the Sony a7 III with a small rig cage, and I'm actually using the 24 to 105 millimeter lens at, I believe, at 35 millimeter point from the distance from where the tripod Edelkrone setup is and then where I'm at. So it's not too bad. There's no tilting whatsoever on the slider, which is an issue that I had on the previous tripod, or my older tripod, is that the slider, as soon as I put the camera just a little bit off the middle point on where it was attached to the tripod, it would tilt. There's no issue, nothing like that happening right now. Again, this tripod does come with a nice, really good fluid head, which is really great. A lot of the more professional tripods will have that extra, essentially because you can then customize and put in your own tripod head if there's already one that you really like. But overall, I'm very excited and very pleased with this tripod. Again, this is something that I've always wanted to be able to accomplish, to be able to use my Edelkrone setup as an A-roll shot here and there. And then just in general, being able to have a good, sturdy, heavy-duty tripod for the Edelkrone setup specifically. To be able to kind of just maneuver around my studio, or if I needed to take this for a particular shoot elsewhere, I know that it's actually going to withhold and stand up my current setup as it is right now. I even do have my monitor, I believe it's only like a 5-inch monitor, attached to the front leg of the tripod. Again, no issues there. It's not on the highest. This tripod can actually get really, really high. I'll put the stats and stuff of the tripod here, and of course have the link down below. But that's it for this video. I really just wanted to showcase and show off the new tripod that I'm super excited to be able to have shots like this in the future, and just being able to maneuver and move around my Edelkrone setup around the studio. It's been really, really cool to just be able to now know that I can achieve those shots. So if you have any questions about any of the tripods that I shot in the beginning, which I still use those, comment down below if you have any questions about those or about this new tripod, the Manfrotto, or anything else. I love reading your comments. Like this video if you liked it, and subscribe because that's going to help. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers, so it would mean the world to me if you could hit that subscribe button, share this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.